Is Oaxaca safe in 2025? If you search online, you'll find dramatic headlines, outdated articles, and TikToks made by people who visited for 3 days and suddenly became safety experts. So today, you're getting the real answer, the honest, local, practical safety guide for Oaxaca in 2025, without fear-mongering, without sugarcoating. Let's start with the big picture. Oaxaca City is generally considered one of the safest state capitals in Mexico. It's walkable, calm, family-friendly, and filled with culture. But that doesn't mean it's perfect. Like any real city, there are things you should know, understand, and actually respect. First, let's talk about what everyday life feels like. Most residents, locals, and foreigners walk around comfortably during the day. You'll see families, students, workers, older adults, and expats moving through the city without stress. Centro, Jalatlaco, Reforma, and Xochimilco, the neighborhoods most foreigners choose, are active, well-lit, and usually full of people. Oaxaca's biggest safety advantage? The community vibe. People watch out for each other here. But let's be clear about the things you should pay attention to. Number 1. Petty theft. This is the most common issue in any tourist city. Pickpocketing, phone snatching, unattended bags disappearing. It's not rampant, but it happens, especially during high season, festivals, and crowded events. If you use your common sense, keeping your phone secure, backpack in front in crowds, and avoiding showing expensive items, you'll be fine. Number 2. Nightlife safety. Oaxaca's bars and mezcalerias are amazing, but late at night, the vibe changes just like in any city. Walking home alone at 2 a.m. through quiet streets is not a great idea. Use a taxi or Didi. Keep your drink close. Go out with friends. The usual global rules apply. Number 3. Avoid specific areas at night. Every city has zones that are perfectly fine during the day, but not recommended late at night. In Oaxaca, stay alert around the outskirts, dark streets far from Centro, and poorly lit alleys. You don't need to be paranoid, just don't wander aimlessly at 1 a.m. Let's talk scams. These are not dangerous, but they're annoying. The most common ones involve rental listings that look too good to be true, or vendors increasing prices dramatically for foreigners. Always double-check apartment listings, use legitimate agencies, and compare prices at markets. Scams are avoidable if you slow down and ask questions. What about transportation? Taxis in Oaxaca are generally safe. They're not like the warnings you hear about in bigger Mexican cities. Still, follow simple rules. Agree on the price before getting in. Avoid illegal taxis. Use Didi late at night, and when in doubt, wait for another one. Now, a crucial point for 2025, festivals and overcrowded events. Oaxaca's cultural celebrations are beautiful, but they attract massive crowds. During Guelaguetza, Day of the Dead, Christmas, and any huge festivity, pickpocketing increases. Keep your valuables close, stay aware of your surroundings, and avoid getting stuck in tightly packed crowds. Let's talk about natural risks, because yes, Oaxaca has them. Earthquakes are part of life here. Most are small and harmless, but you should know basic procedures. Heavy rains can also cause minor flooding in certain areas. These are not reasons to avoid Oaxaca, just realities you should be aware of. Now for the big question, is violent crime a concern for foreigners in Oaxaca? In day-to-day life, the answer is generally no. Oaxaca is not a hotspot for the kind of violence people imagine when they think of Mexico. What affects the city most is property crime and petty theft, not violent crime towards tourists or residents. As always, stay informed, stay aware, and don't take unnecessary risks. Here's what foreigners living in Oaxaca usually say. I feel safer here than in many cities in the US. That doesn't mean nothing ever happens. It means the daily experience is calm, manageable, and predictable if you follow basic precautions. So, here's the honest summary. Is Oaxaca safe? Yes, for most people, most of the time. But safe doesn't mean careless. Safe means informed, aware, and respectful of the place you're in. If you keep your belongings close, avoid dark, empty streets at night, use trusted transportation, and stay alert during festivals, you'll enjoy one of the most culturally rich and peaceful cities in Mexico. And here's something most people don't mention. Oaxaca's safety comes from its people. The community, the culture, the everyday kindness. That's what makes living here not just safe, but meaningful. If you found this guide helpful, subscribe for more honest, practical videos about life in Oaxaca. This is Oaxaca Untold, and there's always more to uncover.